Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Asgardians and mutants alike. Welcome to another Liam Aiden gameplay video. Back with more Marvel Strike Force today, where we're going to be continuing our journey through Doom War Chapter 2. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other Doom War videos and you'd like to check them out, I'll pop a link to the playlist in the top right-hand corner. I'll also put a link down below in the description. Do check them out if you haven't already. But today, we're going to be carrying on with our journey through Doom War Chapter 2. I'm going to be looking at nodes 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6. Now, as you'll see from the tags here, we're limited to hand, Marauders, and Spider-Verse. Now, I can't imagine anybody uses hand for this. You could use Marauders. My Marauders are pretty powerful, but I am going to be using Spider-Verse, and I'm going to be using Symbiotes. I'm going to have a quick look through them so you can see the levels that I've got them at, but we're not going to spend too long on it because you don't have any options. There are only 5 tunes with the Symbiote tag in the game. And of course, here they are, left to right: Venom, Symbiote, Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, Scream, and Carnage. Now, just as an interesting point, if you are a new player, watching this as a new player to the game, you might have difficulty unlocking this team. So Symbiotes are a great team, and they're a team that have had viability in Marvel Strike Force for a really long time. But unfortunately, in the current setup of the game, there's no reliable way to farm Symbiote, Spider-Man, or Anti-Venom. So if you are kind of new to Marvel Strike Force, you're really just hoping to get lucky with some orb drops there for both of those characters. So it might be kind of tricky for you to assemble the Symbiote team. If that's the case, I would recommend using Sinister Six. I think they're the second best team to go for Spider-Verse wise, but if you can use Symbiotes, do. Now, this is the level that I've got them at present. They're all the same, or all at level 70, all at gear 13, all at 6664 in terms of ability, so I have no T4s on them. You don't need T4s for this, but they are a team that's worth investing in, especially for Dark Dimensions. I'm actually building them up for DD3 right now. Got a way to go yet, but I will be investing in those T4s. Got Striker ISO 8 on Venom. Moving on to Symbiote Spider-Man, again, exactly the same levels, so I only have Venom at 4 red star and no more. Symbiote Spider-Man I actually have on 5 star, but only 4 of them are red, and then 1 lonesome yellow. And for ISO 8, I've got him on Raider for that increased crit chance and damage. Symbiote Spider-Man is an awesome team, a lot of viability even outside of this roster. Anti-Venom. So Anti-Venom is key. He is the healer in this group. He's the group that really holds them together. Again, I've got him on 4 red stars. I have him on healer for ISO 8, and I've actually maxed that one out. Again, that's in anticipation of when I use this team in Dark Dimensions. Scream. So Scream is actually one of the weakest members of this team. I've only got her on 3 red stars. Again, with ISO 8 for her, I'm using Raider. Really want to throw around that vulnerable and increase all of our crits wherever possible. Scream's actually farmable in the arena store, so no excuse for me there on that low star count. And then finally, of course, we have Carnage. Carnage, again, I have 5 stars, but only 2 of them red, so a lot of yellow on Carnage there. And for ISO 8, I'm using Skirmisher. I'm really hoping that his AoEs are going to throw around vulnerable and also maximize the possibility of removing positive effects from enemies. That is the squad. Let's see how we do. So we clock in at a combined team power of 296,165. It's not as high as some of the team powers that I've been using to get through other areas of the Doom War campaign, but this is Symbiotes. I think that is going to be more than enough. This is Doom War Chapter 2, Node 2.4. Let's see how my Symbiotes perform. All right, so we're up against a bunch of mercenaries this time. Nothing too scary there. It's an operator one. Okay, so we've got to defeat the operators to win. We can do this. Let's take our speed up there. Just take it up to 2. There we go. So we're just going to go straight for the operators here. I don't see any reason to mess around with anyone else. As I said, I don't really think we're in any immediate threat from the enemies here. Killmonger maybe. Killmonger could do a little bit of damage, and Deadpool I guess as well if he wanted to, but I'm not super worried. Boom. So you can see that Anti-Venom there is just applying all of those positive effects, healing effects to everyone after every single turn. He really is essential. It's a real shame that you can't currently reliably farm him in game, because without Anti-Venom and without Symbiote Spider-Man, you really just can't have a symbiote team. It just doesn't hang together unless you've got all 5 members in play. Or if you were to lose members anyway, Symbiote Spider-Man and Anti-Venom would not be 2 that you could afford to lose. So that is kind of a shame. But they're doing very well here. I'm feeling very confident as we cut through the beginning of this node. Ooh, that was a nice dodge there from Deadpool. Yeah, let's see if we can... Boom. Look at all that vulnerable. That's beautiful. So none of the operators, we haven't had a single operator start their process yet. Not one of the operator actions has gone off. There we go. Waiting for those taunts to come into play. Oh, immediately dispelled. Perfect. That was a bit of a misplay there. Got to focus on the operators. So this is very, very easy. Honestly, for this node, we'll see how we go. This is the beginning. Obviously, it's 3 nodes we're going to be doing today. This is just the first one, but so far, we are overpowered for this node. Look, we've hardly taken any damage. These are all at gear 13. I think you could do this at gear 11. Again, it's because of the synergy with the Symbiotes. They're such great tunes. They work so well together, but only if you have the full team. Let's try and take out Sniper before he does any damage there. I feel as though I'm losing my voice today. Apologies for that if I sound a bit crackly. Oh. Boom. Bye-bye, Domino. Okay, another operator on the pitch. So they're coming in real slow, these operators. They're not spamming us with operators, which is nice. I hate it when you've got like 4 operators on the enemy team at once and you just don't know where to concentrate. They've made it easy, maybe a little too easy here. There's a nice dodge from X23. Let's try and take her out. Boom, there we go. Yeah, no operators to focus on, so I guess we're just going to try and take out some of the threats. Try and take out Killmonger. Do some AoE damage to the Riot Guards while we're... Cool, can we take out all 3 of them? Boom! Perfect. There we go. We got another operator on the pitch as well. Look at that heal block. I love Venom's heal block. Venom's heal block and, you know, Carnage's bleeds. Just a fantastic team. Fantastic synergy between those actions right there. Boom, there. Wow, I didn't even realize we had done that. We just, I didn't even realize. That's because we only had to take out the operators. I thought we still had 4 tunes to go. But there we go, done very, very easy. That was a super convincing victory. There we go. Okay, so 1 node down. 2 more to go. Okay, so now we're moving on to Doom 2.5. There's some pretty good superior materials there to farm, but we're also up against, oh, Baron Zemo, don't like the look of that, and some snipers, Hydra snipers there too. And that's the thing about Doom War, it's a great place. There are some good characters to farm here too. Gonna see one of those on the next node. Boom! I wasn't even reading that, but I should have paid attention. Boom! I feel like that was for me. I feel like I've really been seen by this game. Boom! Anyway, there are some great uniques and mini-uniques to farm through the Doom War campaign. That's why it's so worth doing it, especially as you're preparing for Dark Dimensions, because... Oh, we get Mystique. Maybe I really should have read that intro. So we're borrowing Mystique. Awesome. But yeah, as you're preparing for Dark Dimensions, you really are going to need so many of these uniques to take your characters up to gear 14 and beyond, which is why you really need, I think, in parallel, if not beforehand, you really need to be working on Doom War. It's a great way to farm those materials that you need. So this is a really weird lineup of enemies here. It's quite annoying, actually. Especially with these taunts. I think I made a serious error here, actually, at the beginning of this node. I hope this doesn't cost me. I should have gone after Baron Zemo, and I didn't. I thought that Hydra Rifle Trooper was... Oh, ouch. Okay. Ooh, so both Carnage and Scream looking really, really weak here. This does not look good, guys. Ooh. Oh no, we lost Scream. Okay, so this is where if we can just keep Carnage in the game, we've got this. This is where Anti-Venom really comes into his own. Yeah, I thought that Rifle Trooper was a sniper. Focused on him when I shouldn't have done. I should have been focusing on Zemo. Now, come on. Boom. There we go. Revive. That's why you need Anti-Venom. If you don't have Anti-Venom, you don't have a symbiote team. You certainly don't have the sustainability in the symbiote team here. Now what we need to do is just seriously get some healing going here so that we can keep this symbiote team alive. But if we need to, we're just going to keep reviving. We're going to keep using Anti-Venom to revive. That's why, of course, when you fight a symbiote team, you really need to go after Anti-Venom ASAP to stop him from just reviving everyone you kill. There we go. Okay, looking a little better now. Scream looking an awful lot better. Happy to see that. There's the sniper. There we go. Let's just get rid of Crossbones, because Crossbones is so annoying with his taunt and then that explosion thing that obviously took out Scream and almost took out Carnage. If they'd taken out Carnage as well, we would have been doomed, because Anti-Venom can only bring back one person. So, you know, he would have brought back Scream, but not Carnage. But luckily, we survived. So is that it? There's 7 people on the board right now. Good. So once we've taken out these guys, that's it. There's no one new coming. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Just wary of those snipers, because if they can one-shot anyone, someone gets down pretty low in health, and then we get a one-shot kill. That would suck. Try and take out Invisible Woman so she can't barrier everybody. Boom. Bye-bye, Sue Storm. Still got that sniper at the back there. Boom. Oh, literally, as I said it, dropped dead. Perfect. That is too little, too late, Mr. Fantastic. I think we have got this. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have switched focus away from Namor. Is he going to remove those positive status effects? And he didn't. Great. There we go. Great, we've got this. We've got this. This is over. Well, we had that close moment there, and I think that was a misplay on my part. If I'd focused on Zemo from the beginning, we would not have ever been down that low. But look at us. We're doing great. We're back to full health, pretty much, except for Mystique. And, of course, she's not going to have as decent synergy with the rest of the symbiotes. I don't really care about her anyway. We don't need to keep her alive. So to 3-star it, we just need the symbiotes. Boom! There we go. Perfect. Node 2.5 in the bag. That was awesome. And symbiotes worked exactly as intended. Even though I misplayed, we still managed to get the 3 stars because of that revive from Anti-Venom. Awesome. Yeah, do scream about that. Boom. Scream about that. No pun intended. Sorry, Scream. Just that animation at the end there. Alright, so here we go. The final node for our video today, 2.6. And as I said, you're going to see a good hero to farm here, Captain America Sam. Captain Sam, this is where you can farm him. Very awesome, very important tune. Looks like we've got some more X-Force enemies coming our way. Let's do this. This is the final tune. Okay, let's give me some more energy. There we go. Can they do it? Can they 3-star, first time, 3-star all 3 nodes? I think we can. Even with that last performance, that was more on me than the symbiotes. Let's do this. Looks like we get Mystique again. Awesome, looking good. Okay, so lots of people potentially to go for here. I'm going to go after Bullseye first of all. Not quite powerful enough to take him out, but that's fine. Hoping we do a little more damage, but there we go. Carnage helped us out. Those bleeds, maybe I'll do a little more damage, and those bleeds should take care of him, I think. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. He is dead. So let's switch over to Sniper. I also do not like the look of Daredevil or Elektra. Spread around some healing block. So far, so good. Okay, that taunt's only a little bit annoying. It's not going to hold us back for long, however. Boom. Bye-bye, Riot Guard. Yeah, let's see if we can mummify Daredevil. Close. Close. Boom. We are slicing through this. This one is easier than the previous one by far. Which doesn't quite make sense, because this is the node everyone's going to want to 3-star. I mean, maybe I spoke too soon, though, because Taskmaster, Negasonic, and X-23 could make this kind of tricky. Boom. Okay, so this is it. So we're down to the last 5 tunes. Everyone is on the field right now. Okay, so heal block. Now we've been hit with heal block thanks to Negasonic. That kind of sucks. But luckily we don't need it right now. Just got to be careful of some of these damage dealers here. X-23 and Taskmaster most of all. But I think we've dealt with Taskmaster. Look at all those bleeds on him right there. I guess let's just take him out anyway. Boom, there we go. Okay, so it's only a matter of time. Hulk is going to taunt any moment now. Maybe we can try and take out this mercenary here before that happens. We got a bleed on him. That's pretty good. Boom. Okay, bye-bye mercenary. There we go. There's the taunt. So now this is a little bit of a war of attrition, because we just got to make sure that we don't take too much damage here from X-23 and Negasonic. Oof, okay, so Mystique. Luckily we don't need to keep Mystique alive, I don't believe. But, yeah, it's fine. If you want to kill her, X-23, go right ahead. Okay, so Hulk's vulnerable now. Let's just get rid of him. Okay, there we go. Don't have to worry about his taunt anymore. I think X-23 next, because we don't want to have to deal... I want everyone to be able to gang up on Negasonic to get through her Fortify. Her extra protection. Okay, those bleeds should take care of X-23. I think we can switch over to Negasonic now. Boom. Okay, we can do this. We're cutting right through that protection, that Fortify protection right there. And for some reason they stopped targeting Mystique, so I will take that. And boom, she took out X-23, and now she's stealth. Brilliant. We have got this in the bag. Finish this. Ooh, so close. So close. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Another 3 stars in the bag. Well, maybe those symbiotes were slightly overpowered, but that felt very, very comfortable. I think you could probably do that. The first node, you could do a Gear 11, maybe even Gear 10 with symbiotes. Oh, and we got some SAM shards too. Awesome. Definitely going to be farming that node. But I think you could do the whole thing at Gear level 12 easily. Gear 13, just to be on the safe side, easy to run straight through. So there you go, we're 2/3 into Doom War Chapter 2 now. Only 3 more nodes to go to finish off Chapter 2, and it looks like our tags are Black Order, Hydra, and Power Armor for the last 3 nodes. I think I'm going to use a mixture of Black Order and Hydra. I don't think I'm going to bother with Power Armor, but we'll see. I'm going to get on powering up that team, and I'll have the video up for you here as soon as possible, and then we can close the book on Chapter 2 of Doom War. But I'm really happy we've unlocked this Captain Sam node. Really important toon in the game. Get on farming him as soon as you can. Well, there you go. What did you think? Thank you so much for being a part of this journey today. I really enjoyed having you along for the ride. Who did you use to complete these the middle nodes, nodes 2.4, 2.5, and 2.6 on Doom War? I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, and suggestions down below. Maybe you haven't done it yet and you're planning on using a team. Let me know who you're planning on using. Let me know if you used Symbiotes or if you used someone else, and let me know who you used for these last 3 nodes as well, the Black Order, Hydra, and Power Armor Lane. Be really interested in hearing your thoughts on that. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me today. If you did enjoy this video, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing to Liam Maiden Gameplay? I drop new gameplay videos for Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes every single week, and every now and again I throw in some other games as well, and I'm always open to suggestions of games you'd like to see on the channel. That is all from me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility.